Okay, I think I'm only going to do sticky bit as one video, and then the other two as other things. So sticky bit, you can see it here. It's the T on these green directories. And what this allows, here's the scenario. It's a real world scenario. I teach also CISP 1010, which is basically the Computer Science 1 class. And in that class, Professor Arnold set it up to where students need to submit files in the Linux directory to us after they create their programs. And what we want is a directory where all the students can write to it when they submit. So makes it easy, right? Because they just copy their, when I say write, in this case, they're copying the files from their home wherever they're working to this directory as a sort of submission. But what we don't want to allow is all the students to write to all the other files in that directory. So for instance, you don't want to overwrite accidentally maybe, or maybe on purpose, somebody else's submission. So the sticky bit makes it to where the owner of the file can write, but nobody else can write, even though the directory is a directory where everyone can write. So once that file's been written, only the owner can change it. And that's the kind of scenario where that's one. There's probably a lot of different scenarios where you use a sticky bit, but that is the scenario. It's real world that I can communicate to you that I think somewhat understandable, because honestly it confuses me too. So if you're confused, don't feel bad. But again, it's a place safe. If you have a directory where everybody can write and a bunch of different users can write files there, once they write their own file, nobody else can write that file, even though other users can still write others of their own files in that directory. I hope that makes sense, but look for the little T. If you've set it up incorrectly, apparently I think that's the way I understand the book, it'll be a capital T, saying it's like kind of a useless setting or something, but I've never really seen that. I guess people always set it up right, so little lowercase t at the end here. Not quite at the end, but I guess where the execute would normally be. Hope that makes sense.